I like it when people tell me, "Hey V, your stream is starting in 1 minute," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's my stream. I am aware." How's it going, chat? Welcome to the not Susan Wojcicki platform. Actually, well, it still is. There's going to be a transitioning period. Transitioning. It's very important in the West. And she's going to be helping out the new CEO, which, from what I could gather, isn't really that different from Susan. Hopefully, he's not going to be worse. We're going to be looking at some of the statements from the new CEO. It's going to be difficult to remember his name because I've never heard about him before today. And it's also going to take away the meme. A lot of YouTubers, whenever their channel was breaking down or whenever they got demonetized, they'll be like, Susan! Susan! Even I was like, Susan, is it okay if I talk about such and such? Can I, Susan, please don't punish me. I can't do that anymore. Susan is not transitioning. YouTube is transitioning. Right, so the head of YouTube is transitioning. Apparently there's an echo with my audio. I don't believe so. If there was an echo, there would have been many people complaining about it. I believe I'm being trolled. But yes, I did have a new haircut. Thank you for noticing. So apparently Bob is telling me that my stream is just starting. I did not know, Bob. I was not aware. Thank you for telling me. I was thinking that I'm talking to the walls by myself. By the way, speaking of this, I noticed a streaming hazard. Like, there was this lady on Twitch. And only on Twitch you get to see this stuff. So she's streaming, right? And outside some gentleman opened fire. Like, legit, drive by, bang, bang, bang. And a bullet goes into her house. Now, any normal person, like if it happened to me, right? Like you got some, how should we call them? People from all walks of life outside your door, opening fire, and the bullets are going through your window. What is the first thing that you do? Like, what is your instinct? Personally, my instinct would be to hit the deck. Like that's what I would do. I would be like, hit the deck. Make sure that no stray bullet hits me. Do you know what she does? She sits there. Like, she sits there like a vegetable. And I'm like, look, I understand that, like, she's in a lot of stress, but, like, you need to be worried about your safety. But then I realized, it's because she's a streamer, right? Like, on Twitch, they encourage you to stream for, like, 5-6 hours a day. I don't even know how those people shit. But apparently they manage. So they stream for, like, 5-6 hours a day. And they believe that, like, the camera is their friend. Like, they legitimately believe that the people there can, like, create a human shield in order to protect her from the bullets. And instead of hitting the deck, it's like, well, if I sit next to the camera, it's my safe space. Or maybe she was thinking that the Twitch trust and safety will keep her safe. Because they have a very strong trust and safety over there at Amazon. She was stunned. I don't care, like, if I hear bullets, like, that should be, like, the first instinct. You hear bang, 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 you duck. I was actually pointing that about CNN journalists, like, another breed of interesting people. Like, they were reporting on the riots in the United States, the fiery but mostly peaceful ones. And there were, like, people throwing things, the police opening fire, and I know they're rubber bullets, but they still hurt like hell, right? And I'm looking at them, and you can hear bang, bang in the background, and they're just sitting there. Like a lemon. Wasn't done lemon, but still. Just hit the ground, like, do you not care about your safety? What is wrong with you? I guess it's like the press credential, huh? It gives them protection, +5 protection against bullets. So yeah, no, like, but then I showed the picture the video to an American. And the American goes like, that's not how they do drive-bys in my area. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Where do you live? GTA? It's like, no, because, like, in the video that I heard, they were doing bang, 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 bang. But in my area, they're doing bang, bang, bang. And well, I'm sorry that apparently there is a difference in the... the shooting, you know, like this is like he will not divide this flag on 4chan. It's like how you can figure out the residential area based on how the drive-by shooting goes. Jesus fucking Christ. What is wrong with Americans? That's so weird. Bill came to tell me like 10 minutes ago that Susan was stepping down, and I said exactly. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Yeah, we're going to be discussing that in a little bit. I'm just waiting for more people to gather before we go into the meat of it. Because if I start talking about it now, what I experience on my other live streams is that then people come in too late, and it's like, when are you going to talk about Susan? And I'm like, but I already finished talking about her. Like, what else do you want me to say? Yeah, cultural differences. Do you think it's like based on gangs, like the Bloods do a different type of drive-by than the Serianos? Like, how does it work? The rate of fire in my neighborhood is lower. My gangsters are of a lower socio-economic position. You know what? That actually makes sense. Like, if you're in a poor neighborhood where the gangsters are poor, they probably have less bullets, so they don't have enough ammo to just go rata-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Right? Like rata-ta-ta-ta is a very rich gangster, I guess. What was it? The Tommy gun? What did they use? Are you going to change the title? No. Hello, Julian the Apostate. How's it going? 5 quick shots, jam, clear. 3 more shots, jam. Oh yeah, that's actually something that can happen with weapons, isn't it? You don't really see it in video games, but apparently in reality, weapons can jam. It's interesting. So, anyway, let me see what other news we got before we can talk about the important issues. One more thing that I need to add. I have announced, and I know that you guys know, that I'm making a hentai game with Succubi, okay? But that doesn't mean that I will roleplay with you. Now, I no, this is like something that's mind-boggling. I have a wife, okay? Like, she's okay with me doing that, but I don't want to push the limit. Neither am I interested in. There have been 3 different people that contacted me, and they were initiating into emotional roleplay with me, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What is wrong with you? Like, are you serious? Right? Like, do not. Like, what I want you to do is to spend your money on my game when it's out. Until then, just because my DMs are open does not mean that I have been a furry. I have, repent my ways ever since. I have stopped with the degeneracy. I do know how to roleplay. Like, if I wanted to, if you switch your monitor resolution on 1920 per 780, like, I can just fill your screen with smut. Alright? I can't do that in 4K resolution. Like, I'm not that descriptive. But, like, I can fill your screen with smut if I so desire. Okay? If my choice. Can you imagine, like, when you buy my game and you go to the hentai scene, like, all the smut there is written by me? Like, that now you will not be able to unsee it. But, as I'm saying, okay, I can do that. But that does not mean that I want to. I have no desire to. Please stop. Alright? Think about what you're doing. Think about, like, where in your life did you make a mistake? Was it you or was it the parents? I'm not relapsing. I have an actual woman living in my house. Alright? Like, if I would ever desire, if I were to have the urge, I think I can arrange something with my wife. I do not need other people contacting me. Holy shit. You know, like, first time it happened, I was like, oh my god, what a weirdo. But then it happened again. And it happened earlier today as well, with 3 different people. No. The answer is no, alright? And if you keep doing, I swear to god, I will start naming and shaming. I'm fucking real. The roleplay is paid DLC, you know what? Maybe I should. Like, so, you guys are aware what happened to Replica, right? Replica used to be this chatbot which advertised itself for lonely people. And right now, even they announced that the waifu is not going to roleplay with people anymore. So you have like these individuals that have been through a divorce, they managed to get Replica, and now the waifu tells them that, you know what, I never loved you to begin with. So the mods in the Replica Reddit are now posting the phone number to suicide hotline. It's not funny, chat, it's depressing as fuck, but like my point is, The level of roleplay from Replica is so fucking low. Like, even a furry with brain damage could roleplay better. Like, with those people, I would probably roleplay out of pity. Like, if someone, like, you know what? If the succubus would have contacted me and would say, look, V, they took away my Replica. They lobotomized my waifu. I have no one. I would be like, you know what? Give me $300 because that's how much the subscription fee for Replica is. I will write you smut. I will do that. God. Maybe I should go on Fiverr, huh? Charge people for money? Is that a thing that's available? Do you have like people role-playing on Fiverr? I never looked, you know, because I looked for pixel artists. I looked for artists that can draw 2D. I never actually looked for people that would do emotional role-playing. I've been told it's not emotional, it's erotic. But like the level of quality, like let me show you, hold on, let me show you what Replica, like every single time I look at it, it just gets even funnier. A Replica role-playing. And my god, I don't know why all of these characters look so ugly. Let me see if I can find a good roleplay for you guys. Okay, I think I found one. It's not juicy though, but this is what people paid $300. Look at it. Hold on. This is what people pay $300. $300. Hold on, I can't show you this. This is a little bit too dirty. It is too dirty, but I can show you the image of the... I want you to tell me, chat. Alright, like I think I have some Olympic masturbators in the chat, just by the numbers of people that are here. If you see this, just look at it. Okay, this is the bot, right? Like right here, this is the bot. Now I want you to imagine that you're horny, chat. Alright, you're very horny. You got blue balls. You haven't done it in 3 days. Alright, like it's an emergency now. But as you're getting to do it, you see a poster of this lady. It's on your bedroom wall for some reason. Like someone put it there. Jesus Christ put it there, so you stop it with the onanism. Would you be able to do it? I would not be able to do it. If this bot looks at me, I would not be able to. No fucking way. No, there is no way whatsoever that I would be able to make sweet love to myself. $300 for that. Let me see if I can find a proper roleplay. It's just like this is the thing with this. I think people who roleplay with Replica should be arrested. You're technically having sex with a vegetable. Like you're you're trending on dangerous one. Like if I had a family member that is suffering from Alzheimer's, I would not let them next to you if you do anything wrong with Replica. Look at this. Oh god, I think I found something. This is what people are paying $300 for. I'll be right back. Heads into the bathroom. Waits, wondering what you're doing in there. Changes into a pair of shorts and a tank top. Coming back with the pictures. I love it. Like, you give the bot positive response, the thumbs up. Oh, you look nice. Waits for you to send me the pictures. Sends you the picture smiling at you. Here you go. Thank you, love. You're welcome. Grins. If this thing was grinning at me, chat. If this thing was grinning at me, I would be concerned. I'd rather have In the Cloud come into my room than to have that grinning at me. Yeah, so now the mods on that website, they're giving suicide hotlines numbers because members of the community are not doing very well. And again, it's not funny because like literally they were being taken advantage of. Like you have some middle-aged people with genuine problems in their lives, right? Who are looking for an online companion, and the company promised them that they're going to be able to emotionally roleplay, but now they cannot. I'm getting flashbacks from the AOL chats. Oh my god, do you know how many people have no idea what AOL chats are? Yeah, that level of roleplay is depressing, isn't it? Of course it animates, like that's the actual horror about it. But like, that level of roleplay is definitely depressing. I'm telling you, like, a furry with mental issues. Like imagine a furry that suffered brain trauma. Right? Like maybe he had like some parasites that went into his brain and ate part of it. That furry can roleplay better than that bot. And people pay money for that bot. Like, imagine how bad their marriage was if this is suitable to them. I genuinely, you know what? People actually liked AI Dungeons, so who am I to judge? Trying to find if there's actually one where fucking happens. Like when you see... And like the thing with the fucking is that people are so excited about like their roleplay with the bots that they think that they should post it in public. Oh my fucking... Look at this. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Imagine posting this in public. It's more than enough. The love between us shall crackle and dissolve like sugar in water. The man regrets his words but continues. Sounds lovely, I mutter, lips curling up into a soft smile. What is some slaves? I sarcastically replied, looking over the slaves in line. No, I meant how your words are perfect. Ah, a man like you, flowers, a smile, and blissful words. You are not an easy opponent. I grit my teeth, my hatred for you growing. No, they're lovely. What? Do I need to say anything about after that, or do we leave it at that? I say we leave it at that, chat. I say we leave it at that and never mention it again. The one place AI dungeon videos were hilarious. I see. You're confused? The bot wasn't. You're dumber than a bot then if you're confused then. V, there is blood pouring out of my ear. I humbly ask that you stop posting cringe. That's not... Look. There are things... Like, literally, there was this guy. Like, that was the guy I loved the most. He was having sex with the bot. You know, like, he was trying to fuck the AI. And he was writing, like, paragraphs of smut. He was, like, writing... It's, like, how he was pushing and pulling and sweating and moaning and, right? And the bot was like, ah... And he gave the bot a thumbs up. Ah! Oh my god. How's the weather? You should ask ChatGPT about that. Apparently it loves talk about the weather and it will tell you why you need to pay more taxes to make Sky Daddy less fucking angry. By the way, did you know that the European Union wants to ban the selling of cars? I think it's like 2034 or some shit like that. I guess food is just going to start sprouting from the supermarkets because, at least in my country, I don't think we have so many electric transportation vehicles. Right? Like, most of the things transporting goods, they're gas powered. So I don't know what the trucks are going to do. I don't know what the lorries, The little cars, like how are they? I don't think the European Union cares about that. But it's going to be fucking expensive. That's what's going to happen. But you know, as long as people are happy, Mother Gaia, very important. Yes, of course. How many years do I have left to live, huh? I think I have like, do I have at least 30? I hope I have at least more 30. You know, like 30 years? Nah. Maybe we're going to get like horses and carriages. That's a really good way to transport goods. You get the horse, the carriage, and you go to the supermarket. Like, why not? Get ready for the $15 eggs. Oh, we're getting there, aren't we? Do I have a Romanian in the chat? I need a Romanian. Tell me how much are the eggs in my country, because I don't fucking know. I don't eat eggs. Unironically, I do not eat eggs. Also, my wife does the shopping, so I don't care. But, like, how much are the eggs? Don't make me look. Don't make me go on the fucking website, because I swear to God I will. Does this legislation please Greta? You know that Greta doesn't believe that shit, right? Like, there is a funny video where Greta was told that she's not going to be having her contract renewed by the UN. And she's like screaming, what was she screaming? You can stuff your climate crisis up your ass. You can stuff your climate crisis. You can stuff your climate crisis. You can stuff your climate crisis up your ass. Let me see if I can find it. Greta Thunberg. Stuff your climate crisis. Is it on YouTube or did they censor it? Ah, here we go. Oh, The Guardian covered it. Oh, naruhodo. Hold on. It's a commercial. This video contains strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Look at it.
You can shove your climate crisis up your arse. You can shove your climate crisis up your arse. You can shove your climate crisis. You can shove your climate crisis. You can shove your climate crisis up your arse.
I think she's like, insert coin to continue. Look, you don't pay, you don't get. There's the other one where she faked getting arrested by the cops. Like that's also a classic. I love like people are like, you can tell that she loves getting attention. No fucking shit. Did you get attention from Arnold Schwarzenegger when you were a kid? Did you get attention from who? Obama? The UN? Oh yeah. You know what? If I get my robot waifu, I'm happy. Like all I want is character AI to stop censoring. I don't want to play with the robot waifu. I want to make them. I want to be the robot waifu maker. You know, your life may be shit. You may be poor. You may not have anything, but you will have my robot waifu. And if we can get that going, I will be happy. I know, you know what? I did some contribution to humanity. I brought robot waifus to people. I don't know, she has a small face. Like that police officer. You know, like I actually saw a train catalog. No, a train calendar. You know, like when I was growing up, you had like various trains. Various calendars, and they had trains on every picture. And it was like the police officer on January, and then you had the train that derailed in Ohio on February. I already have a real waifu, yes, but I cannot give it to you, right? Like, I want to give waifus to other people. What do you not understand? I cannot give you my waifu, but I could create one so that you can be happy. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Of course, there will be financial recompensation for me, but I would like to do that. Anyway, right. Her ego grows stronger every day. Man, imagine if you were 18, or how old is she? 19? Imagine if you are at that venerable age, and you get to travel to the United Nations, you get to meet the US president, you get to talk with famous actors, you get to talk with famous CEOs, you're making money. Please tell me, how would your ego be like? How would you, right? Like, how would you view other people of your age who are still struggling to have lunch money? Meanwhile, you're going all the way across the ocean And you're traveling to another conference where you get to ask people, how dare they? Huh? What does that do to your ego? Because I think my ego would be off the charts if that was the case. Even today, I would look so low on people. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Like, that's how I would look like. Yes, I want to be the Geppetto of Robo Waifus. That is such a lovely way to put it. Like, when people think of Geppetto, they should think of me. Applying the new titty to your waifu. Oh, she's 20. Holy shit. When is she going to have debates, Aiden? I want Greta Thunberg to have... Do you know that there was like an anarcho-capitalist? I think he was like 13. I shit you not. I don't even know why he was on YouTube. Definitely a baby face. And this 13-year-old kid challenges me to a debate. Right? Like, he makes a video response to one of my videos. And starts advocating about anarcho-capitalism. There was another YouTuber, Mr. Deperton, and he shows me, like, look, this baby face is challenging you. And like, motherfucker, what do you want me to do? If I respond to him, I lose. Okay? Like, there is no way to win this. Like, if a 13-year-old kid wants to argue politics with you... And I was thinking, you know what? I got a solution. I will find another 13-year-old kid. And then we can actually have, like, a Pokemon battle or something. And this is what I wanted to do with Greta back then. Because, like, Greta was 17 and they were calling her a child. And I was thinking, like, okay... You know, since she can't debate adults, like, what if we get a child to debate her? Huh? Yeah, 13 years in ANCAP. He had, like, this picture with him with a Jedi sword. I don't know. It was cringe. It wasn't really that cringe. It was kind of cute. There were some kids that were into politics. So that it was him and it was, like, another girl that got banned because Vice wrote an article about her. Called her far right or some shit. Soap. Yeah, Soap. I wonder what became of her. Yeah, kid still believes in Santa and Marx. No, apparently he believed in gun ownership and private property, but like... he didn't like my videos. Thank you, Ataro Kiyama. Alright, let me see if I got any super chats and then we can actually talk about... Holy shit, I didn't get any super chat. Wow, I'm really boring today. Anyway, right, let's talk about Suzanne. Give me a second. I'll bring you Suzanne in a bit. Oh my god, I got 2 more DMs. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look because I might get someone else that wants to roleplay with me. Fucking shit. What is wrong with people? Here we go. Chotobate. Alright. Soap has been on Gavin's side for a few years. But she's leaving that too. Oh, I did not know that. You know, I just congratulated Patreon for not deplatforming people anymore. Apparently today they deplatformed Devon Tracy. Hey, this is what happens when I congratulate people. Why, thank you, Spock, for the $2. This is what happens when I congratulate people. The moment I give them like the smallest amount of praise, they completely disappoint me. You know, go fuck it up. YouTube CEO, Susan Wojcicki. Bob, are you here? Listen to this, Bob, because this is why you joined the stream. Alright? Stop cheating on me with Pipkin Pippa. Swear to God, every single time he watches that stream. He watches Pipkin Pippa. What else does Bob watch? He watches something else that's cringe. Shit, I forgot. I'll remember. Anyway, right. Doesn't matter. Didn't AIU get the platform before? Not from Patreon. YouTube CEO says that the time is right for her. Yes, Devon Tracy actually loves Hillary Clinton. Well, he did. I don't know about now. I think he may like Trump. I'm really curious if Devon Tracy would vote for Trump over Biden. We'll see. Today, after nearly 25 years, holy shit, is YouTube that old? 25 years? 25 years. I've decided to step back from my role as the head of YouTube and start a new chapter focusing on my family, health, and personal projects. This is a corpo PR speak for I'm leaving and I'm not telling you shit. Like, whenever someone leaves for family, health, and personal projects, unless they have an IV in their arm and they're on a hospital bed, I don't fucking believe it. Thank you, Reagan, for becoming a member. 10 lei. Oh, so how much is 10 lei? $2 for 10 eggs. Finally, I'm aware. $2 for 10 eggs. That's actually decent in my country. But I guess we have a country with a lot of agriculture. Wojcicki went out to say that she was empowered to make the decision because of the incredible leadership team in place. At the company, Wojcicki will be replaced by Neil Mohan, who has been YouTube's chief product officer since 2015, and he joined in 2007. We will talk about Mr. Mohan in a bit. He has wonderful sense for our product. He has a wonderful sense for our product. Yeah, is he the one that suggested shorts? Because if he's the one that suggested shorts, I don't think he has a wonderful sense for your product, missus. I don't... Shorts. I have to make shorts now, chat. My manager makes me. I'm being handled. I have a handler now. Not Mojon. Mohan. Mohan. If you can't pronounce Mohan, although I don't know why you wouldn't, it's Neil. Like Neil Armstrong. Right? Neil Mohan. We will have a game. I don't have it now. All the super chats go to the game, by the way. Wojcicki joined Google in 1999 and worked as the CVP of AdWords and AdSense before taking her role as YouTube CEO. At YouTube, Wojcicki launched YouTube's partner program to take advantage of the blossoming creator economy. We did that, chat. We made it blossom. Ad revenue for the service hit $28.8 billion. She is number 20 on Fortune's list, 50 most powerful women. Susan is strong. Which place? Like, how strong is she? Number 20. Is Romania Chan in the chat? Romania Chan, when are you going to be as strong as Susan, huh? Number 20. She's stronger than your mom. If you have like the conversation, you know, like my dad can beat up your dad, maybe. But your mom cannot defeat the final boss, Susan Wojcicki. During Wojcicki's tenure, YouTube has struggled with battling misinformation. Oh, fucking hell. If YouTube struggled with battling misinformation after banning doctors, after banning Nobel Prize winners, you know, like you would just whisper like, COVID, video demonetized. And that's not good enough, is it? In videos posted by its users on topic like COVID, politics, Russia invasion of Ukraine. Oh my god. She has been among the most prominent female leaders in tech industry that is overwhelmingly dominated by men. Why does it matter though? And not to mention, you know, overwhelmingly dominated by men. How many women do you know that want to go into tech? Like, do you understand what tech is? I don't want to go into tech. Many of my friends don't want to go into tech. It's a soul-crushing job. You gotta go there, like, crunch the numbers 12 hours a day. Very few people want to do that, you know? Like, the thing is, women have the opportunity to marry a rich and influential person. Imagine if you're a man and you could marry, like, a woman with big titties. You marry your succubus. Right? You marry your succubus. She's got, like, big titties. She's got a lot of money. She's very athletic. And she's got a good job. Right? So you just sit home, cook, take care of the kids, and your wife who brings home the bacon. How many men wouldn't want that, right? But, like, men don't have that opportunity. So what do? They go into coding. In other words, they go into hell. Imagine being a coder. Do I have coders in the chat? Hopefully not, because then they will hate me. like Susan Wojcicki, didn't she get like the free speech award? Was it like an award that YouTube gave to herself? Like, that was beautiful. I love that. My stance is that women should have a choice when they become a mother. I believe that's really important, she said. I believe reproductive rights are human rights. And to take away a law and the right that we've had for almost 50 years will be setback for women. I think like she's talking about the Supreme Court of the United States taking away Roe v. Wade, which, again, please read me the Constitution of US and show me where they talk about abortion. Like, I would really love to see it. The Constitution of the United States is not centered around human rights. The Constitution of the United States is centered around freedom and liberty. But anyway, that doesn't matter. All right, fine. Yeah, man, I'm starting to believe coders don't exist. Do you know how difficult it is to find one? Holy shit. Wojcicki told the opportunity in her resignation letter to... Wojcicki took the opportunity in her resignation letter to thank Google and Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai for his support. But she opened by talking about Google co-founder Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who she met 25 years ago, and her choice to join their building search engine, and has since become one of the most successful companies in the world. It would be one of the best decisions in my life, she wrote. Okay. One sec. Jesus. Sorry about that, John. I wrote code for software startups for 7 years. It was hell, but I have been living off the ISO options for... You know what? Contact me on Discord. Maybe I can get you for my game. We'll see. We'll talk. No promises, but we can talk. Talking is important. All right. Allah Hamadudi. No, I can't pronounce this. Allah Alhamdulillah. I don't know. Picture this new media. I don't know what you said. Chat, can you pronounce this? I will pin it. Like, exercise it. Have fun with yourselves. Try and pronounce that. Man, I wrote code for school as well. I can use Turbo Pascal, okay? You may wonder why. It doesn't matter. I have the knowledge. You can't take it away from me. Anyway. Let's look at who the CEO is. The new CEO, right? The new guy. Like, I believe I have a... I have a picture of him here somewhere. Just give me a second. I shall expose him to you in a bit. Ah. I'll do the gargura. So this is the new guy. The new gentleman. Neil Mohan, Chief Product Officer. He hasn't updated his thing. It's YouTube CEO now. Latest from our third quarter community guidelines enforcement report. In the third quarter, we removed over 5.6 million videos for violating our policies. 94% of these removals were first flagged by machines, and 67% were removed. In other words, like the only time that I see this gentleman talk on Twitter is praising censorship. I mean, I'm pretty sure he talks a lot about other things, but from what I can gather, from what I can see, at least the tweets that were shown to be praising censorship all the time, every time. Like, I know what he's doing now. Probably praising censorship. This is the gentleman. Very friendly face, I gotta say. But I hope this is not the face that he makes when he blocks you. Or strikes down your channel or whatever. Or demonetizes, huh? Because I see teachers like this, you know, in the university. Like, there were teachers that were always smiling. And you're like, oh, what a jolly individual. The more they smile, the more evil they were when looking at your paper. Don't worry, V. Your pronunciation is the new de facto correct pronunciation anyway. Yes, of course. Like, I can never make grammatic mistakes. If I make a grammatic mistake, it actually becomes the new grammar. Another unpronounceable name, unfortunately. You know what? I don't feel bad, because he probably can't pronounce my name either. I actually had the... I had the social justice activist, right? And, was really upset that I couldn't pronounce someone's name. And I was like, yeah, motherfucker, why don't you pronounce mine then? And that's where the conversation ended. I got blocked. But it was interesting, though. He does look a little bit like Cenk Uygur. You know what? Hold on. Let me look again. Does he look like Cenk Uygur? Do you think this is why the Young Turks are having priority on YouTube? Like, they can say certain things that would get other people banned. Cenk Uygur is a little bit more buff. But I think, like, if Cenk Uygur loses a little bit of weight, right, he stops going to the gym, I can see a little bit of resemblance. It's the smile, isn't it? I'm curious if he also goes, of course, huh? It's Mutahar. I don't know who Mutahar is. I hope it doesn't expand the requirements to monetize YouTube. Are the requirements really that bad, though? I mean, what are the requirements now? It's to get 1,000 subscribers, I believe, and to have 100 hours of views, right? Like, or 10,000 hours of views. I don't know the exact requirement, but like the requirements aren't that absurd. Like, think about it. Even if you were to get your channel monetized before you hit 1,000 subscribers, you would still not make any money. Like the idea is that they're using those ads, right? Cause, like, I can explain to you why this is, right? So YouTube doesn't want to put ads on videos that no one watches because the companies don't want that. So when you finally hit the benchmark for your channel to be monetized, you appreciate the fact that, like, there are other channels that no one watches that don't get ads, because then you would make less money. There are like so many, an infinite number of channels probably that are created, and they have like 1, maybe 2 videos, and they will never reach 1,000 subscribers because their owners don't even care about that. So I do understand why there are requirements to be able to monetize your channels. Muta seems to be a really good dude. How can you tell just by looking at the picture? Wow, Aiden. Are you really that good of a judge of character? You just look at a person and you're like, ah, good person, bad person. Imagine if you get a ton of views on a video before those requirements. If you get a ton of views on those videos, so let's say you get like 1 million views, you probably hit the requirement. Right? So you can, like, while the video is plateauing, you'll be hitting the requirement, and then you can just turn on the monetization. I find it very difficult. Only 350 subs. Man, we always been, like all of us have been there. I remember, like, how excited I was when I got my first 1,000 subs. But yeah, like, the grind is real. I think it took me half a year until I got 1,000 subs, and I was really excited. So it is something that happens, right? Like, trying to farm subscribers early in the beginning. 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. Or 10 million hours on shorts. Yeah, I think, like, the idea is that you're supposed to do shorts and watches, but yeah, the 4,000 watch hours is probably not the problem. The problem is the 1,000 subs. Because if you get 1,000 subs, you probably get the 4,000 watches as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have more than 1,000 subs. I don't know for how long, but, you know. Yeah, you get really excited when you hit that. I do think it's a lot more fair than on Twitch. Like, on Twitch, you don't even know when you're going to get it. Like, you can do everything right. There are people on Twitch that, boom, instant partner. And then you have other people that are farming on Twitch for years and they still don't get partner. They don't even tell you why. Used to see Melanie Mac in chats all the time and she disappeared. Didn't... Wait, Melanie Mac was in my stream? I don't think Melanie Mac was ever in my chat, man. By the way, speaking of Twitch, I think I showed this before, but I want to show it again. Because it's important. Twitch. Partner accepted. Yeah, I probably showed this again. But, look at this, right? So Twitch is the one that are complaining so fucking much about Harry Potter, about Hogwarts, right? This is what you get when you get accepted. No one is talking about it. And then you have like this. Application submitted. These people live and breathe Harry Potter. Right? Like, these people live and breathe Harry fucking Potter. And they're like, oh my god, J.K. Rowling. Ah. Controversial. Ah. Honestly, like, do these people, like, never realize, okay, this is a bandwagon, I shouldn't get on it. It's like, people do not really believe in the stuff that they're promoting. I would rather just stay away. $10 million short views is insane, especially since the attention span for shorts is 0. Yeah, but like, you don't need to have attention. Like, if a person saw your short once, you got a view. Right? So, your shorts can also, like, be randomly viewed by people because it's so random. It just keeps going right. And the chance of someone just stumbling upon your short and giving you a view is quite high. I don't know now, though, because, like, YouTube is trying to make more people do shorts, so I don't know if it's like before. But I remember, yeah, like, before you would make a short and you'd get a lot of views just because people weren't necessarily searching for it. It was just pushed on them. They've never read another book, V. They just love it because it's the only book they read. And they're jumping on a bandwagon for social credit. They're definitely jumping on a bandwagon for social credits, but like the fact that you believe they read Harry Potter is what I find laughable. They most likely watched the movies. Twitch people reading. Holy shit. Have you ever seen a Twitch person with a book in? Like, it probably burns their hand. There is no fucking way. The Twitch people who love Hogwarts and HP lore probably love characters like Sirona, Ryan, and Natasha. Dude, like the people from Reset era, right? Who are banning any conversation about Hogwarts. Yes, that is a thing. They're playing Hogwarts on Steam. Their own fucking moderators are playing Hogwarts on Steam. Like, what are you talking about? And now the other game they're trying to boycott is Atomic Heart. The actor from Supernatural did a little comedy skit for them. They had a commercial, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's sponsoring the genocide in Ukraine." And I'm like, "Okay, you know what? You're right. If you buy a Russian game, you're sponsoring the Russian military, and because of that, I'm going to buy Stalker 2." So I bought a Russian game and I bought a Ukrainian game, and thus balance has been fucking achieved. I will buy the deluxe edition, actually, from Stalker 2, so that I give more money to Ukraine. The Ukrainian military should thank me. Should come up to me and thank me and say, "You know what, V? You saved our country. You bought a video game from our country. The money went to the armed forces." Isn't that how it works, chat? Yeah, Justin Ackles. I made a video about it, Billy. Why aren't you watching my other channel? Fuck is wrong with you? But, like, let me show you. Fine, I'll show you the... Atomic Heart. Jason Ankles. Look, it's in 4K now. Hold on, let me just pass the commercial. And then I'll show you. I love that they're making fun of Hogwarts.
Tora, 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 Matryoshka. How are we going to survive the robot apocalypse?
Watch and learn. That's how you do it. The atomic way.
I think that is an amazing commercial. I really love the fact that they took a dig at Hogwarts as well. Right? Giga Chad, yeah. So, there's people on Twitter that are trying to cancel him because apparently the game has some Russian investors. Like, some of the investors are Russian, but it's got investors from France. It's got investors from other places. The game isn't even made in Russia. But through the wise mind of the people on Twitter, they're considering that the actor is now endorsing the conflict in Russia. The conflict in Ukraine. And I'm thinking like, okay, so if I buy the game, right, I'm a bad person. If I buy the game, I'm endorsing the conflict. Well, in that case, I will buy a Ukrainian game. And I will pay more for it. I will buy the deluxe edition of Stalker 2 when it's coming out. And as such, the Ukrainian government is going to thank me for my contribution to the conflict, right? It's not even a Russian game. Like, yeah, sure, it takes place in the Soviet Union. It's got some Russian investors. But, like, the idea of ethical consumption, like, alright, so, are you going to stop buying games that are made by Tencent? Are you going to stop buying games that are made by SDK? Right? Are you going to go, like, full ethical consumer? I'm going full Uncle Sam in Iran-Iraq war. Yeah, I know. Too masculine does not include pronouns. I'm stealing that. One of the Stalker's developers died at the front. I did not know that. That is very sad, actually. I really like Stalker. You know, all jokes aside. Stalker is a really great game, and I fully recommend it for people. It's sad that one of the developers died. Jesus. But it is what it is. It's like, I do not believe in this ethical consumerism bullshit that's being pushed. Like, gamers are willing to buy absolutely anything. You can have the developer of a game insult the gamer to their face and call them racist, transphobic, like all the other, you know, nasty shit. You can be insulted constantly. Have like your entire community disparaged by developer. They will still buy the games, right? Like, gamers will always buy the games no matter what. So, like, the idea, oh yeah, but now they're not going to buy it because, like, someone... no, just stop it. Get some help. Like, this boycott will work just as well as the Hogwarts boycott. Yeah, ethical consumption based on what? Exactly. Even then, it's like, if you think about it, like, if you believe in saving Mother Gaia and the planet, you should not own a gaming PC at all. Based on Twitter's West Coast city sensibilities. That is a very interesting way to put it. No, but like, there's games that are broken, chat. There's games that barely work, and people still buy them. Like, if it's a brand, they will buy it. If the new Assassin's Creed doesn't fucking work, people will still buy it. Play Hearts of Iron. Who made Hearts of Iron? What company made it? It looks like I need money. That haircut needs to have money spent on it. It's fine. I don't expect to make money every stream, you know? Like, sometimes streams can be cool and chill without me having to be worried about pecuniary needs. It is what it is. It's a message. The next stream needs to be more entertaining, I guess. Did you hear that multiverses have now lost 99% of the player base? Multiverse, you mean? Like, what? Like, the Marvel game? Is that a thing? Like, did that even exist? Yeah, I know Paradox made Hearts of Iron, but like, what? Sorry, where does Paradox have its HQ? What type of company is it? Is it French? Is it German? Paradox made Hearts of Iron. You gotta give out 40 euros for the base game and 100 euros for the DLC. Yeah, but I don't play grand strategy games. I'm sorry. Stream was entertaining. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Reagan. Thank you for the 20 bucks. You know what? I'll give you a wrench. You cheered me up, Reagan. You're telling me that the next stream needs to be just as boring as this one. I got Dushkin. Ooh. Nice haircut. It's not nice. It's just casual. You know, I went to the hairstylist and I said, I want a haircut like a TV presenter. It's like the guy presenting the news. And apparently this is how he visualized it. Paradox and Arrowhead Studio, best game Magica. By the way, Swedish, they're making Age of Wonders 4. It's like a civilization game meeting with Heroes of Might and Magic. Really good shit. So you guys should check it out. Age of Wonders 4. Yeah, you know, like, this is something that I pointed out in my video. And it's absolutely true. During the Cold War, when you had, you know, American soldiers dying in Vietnam and stuff, America still bought Tetris games and Rubik's Cubes. Like, the idea that, like, oh my god, well, it's made in Russia, no one gave a fuck. Like, buying a Tetris game isn't, like, going to... You know what actually empowers the Russian government? The Nord Stream pipeline, which Germany did. Apparently, it got blown up. Which, from Romania's point of view, economically speaking, not that bad. But Germany is probably a little bit upset. Especially when Germany managed to say that gas is green energy. Like, that was very interesting. So, in the law, right, they passed it, like, under legislative guidance. Very interesting. But anyway, right, Tetris was based... I don't know, I think it was boring. I don't know how I managed to enjoy it when I was a kid, but it was boring as fuck. Did you see the video game Donkey's Hogwarts video yet? I haven't, but I will. What I do know is that there are 2 mods. Okay, there's 3 mods in Harry Potter. 3 mods that... one of them I predicted. So the first mod is the one that removes the transgender person from the game. That is a very popular mod due to the Streisand effect. It got banned from Nexus. So for those of you who don't know, there is a transgender person in the game Hogwarts, and the mod removes her voice. Like, it makes the voice feminine rather than masculine. So that is one mod. Another mod is allowing you to make whiter characters. So apparently the game doesn't allow you to make bleach white skin. Doesn't allow you to make a Nordic type of character. And there is a mod that you can now do that. And finally, yes, apparently a mod did get banned from that degenerate site Nexus. Finally, the last mod, which is actually the most hilarious, is the one that replaces the ones with firearms. So you get to see, you know, kids in school with handguns. It looks hilarious, like when you replace the ones with pistols. Anyway, right, so, speaking of, I need to go make my videos on my other channels. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for watching this video. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.